We are live. Um, we have something different happening today. We are in a different country. We are in the U.S. And as we are in the U.S., I'm visiting a friend of mine in YC, a childhood friend, and I decided to do this live. Didn't do it on Saturday or this past weekend, but as of right now, I'm in the city. We went to that nice restaurant in what's called again? It's, and from there, I believe we're gonna we're gonna try to jump right into the subject of the day. And I want to tell you to share this live and like the video, leave a comment, and share it. Thank you very much for, once again, I'm very grateful for everyone that had leave a comment, leave a like, share the video, subscribing, and let's jump right into it. So I'm not gonna do something very long, a live that is very long today, because I'm with my friends, and I just wanted to jump online and share the experience with you. Okay, so the subject of the day, or I would say what I'm gonna mainly talk about, is desire versus income or funds or anything that is money related. So there is a big, how can I say that? There is a big coach. You have to be very careful of the approach you have on money. This is what we are mainly talking on this channel, and your approach on the subject of money or with money will determine your future, will determine how you're gonna live your life in the present and how you had lived your life in the past, perhaps. And as we are involving, we are going through life, the difficulties, the challenges. We should know how to the psychology behind money and how we view money, how we use money, and everything. So here is what I want to say, or the main point that I want to put on the table today. Your desires for anything, either a vacation, either to purchase a new car, or either to any of the option, or to try to go to a nice restaurant, for example, anything that is costing you, or wherever you're spending something, is a desire, something you probably desire. You probably don't need, but desire. Eventually, you will probably either use the funds or the money that is coming straight from your income, or if you have a saving, or let's say if you probably they give you money, you had to receive any funds, any type of funds, and you'll probably use that money to put towards your desire. So be the ruler of your desires. This is the main advice there, because your desire is gonna drive you, and probably in a vicious cycle where you probably will keep up with expectation. You will try to keep up with expectation, and nobody can keep up with expectations, because as long as we are moving through life, there will always be expectations from others, from society, from a family member, from yourself, your desires. So be very mindful of how you're positioning your funds, or anything that can be put towards a goal, put towards your dreams, put towards your family, for this matter, towards your desires. Because your desires, or someone else's desire. Because if you hang out with someone that has a big drive on desires or on a lifestyle that you probably can't keep up with, you'll probably end up in a situation where you probably would have to spend more than you should. I'm not here to say this is how you should spend your money or anything of that sort. But what I'm saying is, for your goal, you know your goal, you know what exactly you want to do with your money, and eventually, if you hang out with someone that is keep on going to the Louis store or keep on purchasing something, buying nice cars and buying nice dresses, buying nice watches, you might be in a situation where you have to keep up with that person. So you should know your goals and whoever else desire that is around you, or the desires that you have that is probably driving you on the wrong direction. Because the direction should be the focus on your purpose, on your goals, or probably your saving for that matter, for anything of that sort. And it is really important to really understand where you came from, where you are, and also where you want to be. And if you did not receive inheritance, or if you did not receive from a family member some big money, you're probably in a position where you are working for your money, and you should know how you use your money. I'm not telling you how you should use your money, but I'm advising you, be focused on your goal instead of someone else's goal. Be focused on your purpose. And desires can come later down the road when you are being successful with something, with your constant discipline, the way you are managing your money, the way you are saving, the way you are spending, the way you are investing. Those are the things you should be focused on as you are trying to make it out. I believe everybody is trying to make it out, because wealth or financial freedom, some people will tell you you need to get to financial freedom, or one of those big catchy phrases. But what I want to tell you is, as an advice, it's just advices that we are giving on that channel. So the goal that you want to achieve, focus on them instead of focus on someone else's goal. So I'm here with my friends, and I'll probably let my good friend of mine, Rich Kensley, is probably have an opinion about it. I'm gonna give him a mic, and he will share his opinion. You can come beside me. I'm gonna give you that mic, and you'll probably tell me what you think. And guys, hold on. I have to put it in the frame.
Just let me know if everything's working.
Wait, let me double check that for you. There is a red button. 1 second. We are not recording, but because I believe it's sharing already. Lord have mercy. Wait 1 second. Okay. You can take my seat. I will just pop up. No worries. Okay. So let me mic you up. He has something to say. Okay, good. Yeah. That's a good friend of mine. I'm gonna let him have the seat because we have this. We have the come.
So you're gonna say
no worries. Have my seat for a second. That's my friend of mine. Let me introduce you to the world. Or would you like to introduce yourself?
Can you hear me?
I believe so. Yeah, it's recorded.
Alright, so how many people we got on the live right now? So everybody's watching. Everybody pay attention. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's my friend right there. Go ahead. Yeah, what do you think?
Alright, so let me fix myself.
What do you think?
Alright, guys. So so that's my friend right here, Jean Paul.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time. So we try, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
To be honest, so we way before we started everything, so we kind of like you went in short, went to many places.
Yeah.
So now we're on the live. Everything's feel excited.
Tell
I'm so
them.
excited. So
I mean, this guy took me earlier to the gym this morning, and I arrived in New York City two days ago,
yeah, it's been 2 days.
and
Yeah.
he dragged my ass to the gym. We had that smoothie and everything.
Yo, that was great. That was great. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So let's jump in this subject. So all right. So my intake about everything you were talking.
Do you want me
about.
to rephrase the?
No, I got it. I got it. So literally, like, when it comes to money, so people have to like, to go over the whole picture, right? So everybody's different, right? So what I'm gonna do with my money, that's not the same thing you're gonna do with your money.
Yep.
Everyone has different goals, right? So me personally, so I have a plan, I have a goal. So like you were saying, like you mentioned, like, so you have definitely, focus on what you want to achieve first. So if I wanted to convert that, so you have to basically focus on the need, not the wants,
Yep.
right? So if we can take a few examples, right? So we know food, drinks, clothes, those are needs, right? So when it comes to cars, expensive car, watches, and so if you haven't reached a certain levels, right? So those jump, that part literally, like, we're talking about wants, because you probably like go like, excessive like wants. You can literally have something, decent, but when you go crazy and you struggle like to pay that credit card bills, whatever the cash you have,
Yeah.
you got
You have
from-
borrowed,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
probably
so-
you're probably diving into your saving too.
Yeah, right. So it's not fair, So you should basically focus on, those needs, right? So once you achieve certain levels, so now you can say, all right, so those desires, as you mentioned earlier, those desires, I'm not gonna go, beyond of that because I got family. You have to basically focus on those, those needs. So
Yeah.
I mean, also,
I mean, I wanted to also dive a little bit, not to interrupt you. Sorry.
So go ahead.
I want to talk about budgeting too, because you may want to spend something that you probably would have to budget for, or would have a specific budget. You know that is expenses that you have. Those are the things that I'm gonna spend on myself.
So you can literally tracking all the money who comes in and out. You understand? So okay, all right, I've been spending so much money in that thing, so I have to stop because I know my budget. So
It might be a sweet tooth. It's like something you drink all the time, smoking or anything of that sort. Anything.
That is crazy. So
And especially if it is someone else's desire, if it is someone else's lifestyle.
you
That's
probably
something, tag along and
yeah, that's something else, because your surroundings impact you, like especially like you see your friends do that, so you want to do it, but you're not ready yet, right? So you skip your objective, like what you were focused on, to live your friend's lifestyle, instead of what you wanted. So you following them, they're not following you. You understand?
yeah, they're not necessarily
so
following.
you have to-
You are both struggling too.
Exactly. And also, I wanted to mention, like, when you reach certain levels, like, yeah, we're good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
everything good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. So, yeah.
No, we still have some natural. We're gonna still enjoy it.
All right. Thank you, man.
asking.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So, I was about I was saying, like, me personally, like, I'm focused on principles, right? When I'm talking about principles, like, we're talking about, like, have a certain, like, ability, like, so I can reach certain stuff for myself, for my family. I'm not gonna depend on somebody else's job, somebody else's money. You understand?
Yeah.
But if you want to achieve those type of things, you have to literally have control of your money. You understand? you have to know what you to spend, like what you're gonna spend. It's if that thing you're gonna spend is basically gonna be like
Going
and the
over your budget.
needs or wants. So let's say that sweater, right? So you say, all right, I'm gonna get three, so for different occasions, right? So am I gonna go to like 6, 7? Nah, you can literally buy 1 or 2. That's it. But you can switch the dress shirt under it, right? So you say, okay,
Like you style it.
yeah, you style it, like the guy said. So you just like you style everything. Everything's gonna be fine. The rest of the money you can save it for something else. So it's really important, like for me. So when you get over your you control your money, what you spend and what you don't want to spend, and you focus on your goals, because it's gonna be a failure, guys, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be fair, and you have to learn to not do the same mistake over and over again. So
Because
yeah.
getting on that train where, not to cut you off, sorry,
Yeah.
and getting on that train where you are indulging in someone else's desire, you are indulging in someone else's lifestyle. It's probably not the best fit for you, for your finances.
Exactly, 100%, 100%. Because now it's like now consciousness is like you want to do something. Okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. But at the end of the day, that's not what you wanted. You understand?
Yeah.
Now you're just like in the back end thinking, yo, I'm not supposed to spend that money. I'm not supposed but my friends, my lifestyle, like it's like you mandatory, do it. It's like you don't want to do it, but you're just like, yo, that's not good.
You're just on board, and you cannot really say no to those friends.
Yeah,
They're
so
probably
that's why.
some friends of
Yeah,
yours
that's why you
from
should.
a very long time.
That's something important too. So you have to basically, you have to choose your friends wisely, whoever you wanted to get into your life, right? So you have to basically focus on, so who I want to be my friend. If our goal is gonna be the same, if you're gonna push me, if I'm fail, if I'm down, right? If I'm gonna have that friend in my back, so alright, let's do it. Whatever it's hard, it's not, push me forward, towards my goals, even it's hard or something.
Yeah.
So we need those type of friend, not only reporting, and not only
someone that can hold you down and give you the advice.
Yeah, exactly.
I can put you in the right
Sometimes,
direction.
especially in those countries, right? So you live in Canada, so I live in the United States. So we know depression, all those stressing stuff now, people get into suicide, right? So sometimes you overthinking and you think all right, so you don't know what to do, right? So you don't, and your friends too, they're not here to help you, right? So they just wanted to have fun, literally, it's all about, when you're going through something,
they're not there for you when
they just they don't want to spend with you, right?
Yeah.
They just want. That's why you have to basically focus on who you wanted to choose, as friend.
Yeah.
Wisely. That's
I want to also ask you about this. What do you think of doing what you're good at instead of doing what you have as a passion? What do you think of that statement?
I think.
Or it should be a little bit of both. What do you think?
I think do what you as a passion. I would go forward with passion, because it's something you want. When you do it, you feel that energy. You feel that positivity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's a thing, right? You can still do it, but that doesn't mean you're good at it. You understand? But you still do it. Let's say, all right, so I'm gonna give you
But
a
if
simple
you're not
example,
good
right?
at it, would it be beneficial for you to keep on doing something?
Get improvement. You get improved. You understand? If they tell you that's why you should listen to other people, right? So let's say I'm doing it right now. I'm passionate. I'm gonna take that example, right? So I'm passionate about soccer, right? We both play soccer, right?
Okay.
All right. So I like playing soccer. I like being in the field, right?
Yeah.
So, but the result in that field is not that good. But I like doing it. You understand?
Yeah, but someone else might say, not because you have it as a passion, you should pursue that dream. You should pursue something that even if you work hard at it, you'll never get good. Get to the stage where you'll be professional or anything of that sort. Get some results financially from it. What if someone told you that?
That's really important. You know, so let's say I've spoke to, I mean, I've speak to like some people, they went for college for art major. They say, all right, so I like drawing, everything like that, right? So, but they don't actually making money. You understand?
Yeah.
They don't actually make it, but they do it because they passionate about it.
Yeah.
You understand? So now you can still do it. You passionate about it, right? But you feel happy. You should know what I'm like. It's just like
But if
it
it's
doesn't
not,
have to be me personally.
what
like,
if it's not putting food on the table?
I mean, that's another thing. You understand? Because that's another thing. If I'm doing something I don't like, if I'm doing something I don't like, so I might make good money with that thing,
Okay.
right? But I don't like it. You understand? So for what I'm good at, that's something can be beneficial, like in the future, like I'm making good money.
But if you
But
need
I don't
money,
know. But I don't know.
if you know
There's-
to do anything
you know,
now,
the thing it's like do something you should like right now. Are you gonna feel a passion about it along the way or something, or you already have passion at it and you become like good at it right now? You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not a guarantee that you will ever get good at it.
Because it's all about like your point of view. Are you gonna do it to making money, or you gonna do it to because you're passionate about it, but not making money just to feel happy about what you're doing? I think that's the thing. So if you're gonna do it to making money, you should be good at it.
Okay.
You should way better than people because you're gonna have a lot of competitor, right?
That's good.
So you're gonna compete with a lot of people doing the same thing like you're doing right now. So you're gonna see people like invited people as a guest talking about like money, how you to protect your money, how you to invest your money, be wise with your money, right?
Yeah. Be wise.
So,
it's not.
yeah.
It's not more of a I'm gonna tell you what to do, but I'm advising you what can be beneficial for yourself, for your finances.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's gonna be like depends on that people's view. Like if you're gonna do it because you like it, you don't need to make it money. You just
Okay.
do it, you like it, you feel happy about it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Because I'm not here to tell you, okay, you should make money with that. You wasted time because you should feel happy about it. But if you're thinking like you want to make money with it, so your skills has to be and
On
the top
point.
higher standard,
Okay,
like
okay.
so, like your competitor, right?
Yeah, I see.
So you have to, your content, everything you're trying to do, like it has to be different, right?
Yeah.
So,
You have to develop that mindset that
right.
that's gonna put you in that space where you're not wasting your time.
Yeah, you're not
wasting your energy. You're not
not
wasting
your attention, everything
into
like
something that is not gonna be
that's not gonna be
for yourself.
beneficial, exactly. So yeah, that's.
I mean, I'm glad you actually share a few words with us.
Yeah, so
and,
those type of, I mean, the way I'm living right now, so I'm focused on self-development. So I remember I sent it out to you, that book from that guy, Charles. So that book, the title was like The Power of Decision.
Okay.
So that's
Oh,
really important.
I read it.
Yeah, that was that book.
That is
so-
something you should really
Yeah,
check out.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Power of Decision.
The Power of Decision. So there's something caught my my attention in the chapter. Like I think it was the chapter 3 or 4. I don't
okay.
remember, but I'm not gonna lie about it. When he said where your like mentally intention is, that's where your emotion follows, right?
Okay.
So if your mentally intention is like
Your
focus, like let's say what we're talking about, do that thing because you're passionate about what you need to make that money. You
Okay.
understand? So of course your emotions gonna follow through it. You understand? So that's really important. So everybody, like everyone who's watching that live, tonight, like whenever like you got time, guys, that's really important. So I know everything's gonna be like gonna be great in the future. So I'm happy to be
Yeah, I
here.
mean,
So yeah.
yourself only can save yourself, and you know what are your intention for yourself, your family, your surrounding, for your finances, and
Yeah.
be mindful. And what I would say is compare or try to lay out your desires, your need, and also try to lay out the desires of others, because the desires will never be fulfilled by the funds that you have if you are spending foolishly,
Yeah,
if you are spending
Yeah.
with not a good care of what are
Yeah.
the decision
Those
you're making,
hard,
or those things.
hard working,
Yeah,
and you just,
because your hard work will never, let's say, be fruitful. So
Yeah.
you will never see the results, the benefit of your hard working, because if eventually you're living a lifestyle, or you're being led by your desires or someone else's desire, that's gonna be bad.
yeah, that's.
Man, I'm really grateful that you had
Alright,
to
so
share some
anytime,
word.
man. So I'm thrilled to be here. Sharing this our word. It's been
Yeah.
a long time, man.
I'm gonna share some.
Alright, so I'm gonna leave you with the live few minutes. So I'm gonna be out, bro. So I always appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some, guys. I'm gonna give you some backstory on how we can keep
Yeah,
the mic
okay.
eventually
Alright.
if you wanna say something,
No, we
because
good.
I'm gonna share some.
Can we
some
turn it off or
memories.
something?
You can leave it on. You
Okay. No, because I don't want to say anything, so it's gonna mess
Okay,
up.
no problem. Yeah, so as I was, one second, let me fix the camera there. 1 second, please, guys. Okay, bear with me. Okay, good. So that's my drink there. This is a margarita mango flavor. We took it from the bar upstairs, and we came down here. Oh, there's a nice view there. we took it from the bar upstairs, and we came down to the restaurant that is downstairs to have a peaceful time. So yeah, so I wanted to change my environment for a few days. I took some days off, and to change my mind. My friend of mine, we just saw him. We had some experiences from back home that probably blow your mind up, and it is why we are trying to have you understand those concepts, because we are living in those fast-paced cities. He lives in NYC, and I live in Toronto, and from there we are basically trying to give you the perspective from how we are living, or how the lifestyle can literally let's say pull you in, and you're probably being foolish about your spending, you're being foolish about your investments. So main point there to retain is your desire cannot keep up with your income. Be very mindful of your desires compared to what you really need. Someone else's desire, you cannot keep up with someone else's desire with your finances, trying to live a lifestyle that is probably not yours. So be very mindful of those things, and know yourself, know what you really want to, what you're aiming for financially, what you're saving for, what you're spending for. So those are the things. Budgeting, think about the budget on what you want to spend on. And I was listening to that audiobook. I think it's Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I think it's Robert Kiyosaki. He's telling you basically, you may want to live, you should not try to live below your means, in terms of you should create an investment that can fuel that desire, that new car that you want to buy. You want to basically put a budget down and to know what you want to spend moving forward, what you want to really go into. Well, I'm not gonna keep you for very long, and I'm really glad that you've been with us. We're already 30 minutes into the live, and I'm gonna let you go, guys. And remember that you only can prevent yourself from being successful, and you only can help yourself from being successful. No advice, no one else, and put God first, and you'll see greater results than expected. You'll see greater results every time, as long as you're following a disciplinary action and disciplinary moves, and financially, you're gonna see the best out of it every time you have a chance to, let's say you have a chance to think about it. Well, thank you very much for being here, and I really appreciate your comments, your like, subscribe. Do not hesitate on subscribing. There is more to come. And thank you very much for being with us. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna still enjoy the rest of the night with my friends, and from there we're gonna see what we have in terms of advices for you moving forward, what we have in terms of good steps you can probably enjoy in your financial journey. So thank you very much for being with us. Have a wonderful night, and may God bless you. Thank you.